All right, folks, let's talk about privacy, or the lack thereof. In today's digital age, privacy is becoming a rare commodity. Every click, every like, every share is being tracked. Remember that free app you downloaded? The one that wanted access to your camera roll, your contacts, and your firstborn child? It might seem harmless, but it's a gateway to your personal world. Yeah, they're collecting your data. Every tap, every swipe, every interaction is being logged and analyzed. And it's not just them. Websites, social media, even your smart toaster, they're all in on it. Your home is filled with devices that are constantly listening and watching. Now, you might be thinking, John, I'm just an accountant from Des Moines. What do they want with my data? Well, it's not just about you. It's about patterns and trends. Well, my friend, data is the new oil. It's a valuable resource that companies are mining to gain insights and make profits. They use it to target you with ads, predict your behavior, and even influence your decisions. Creepy, right? It's like having a digital shadow that knows your every move. The good news is, there are laws to protect you. Sort of. Regulations are being put in place, but they're often a step behind the technology. It's a bit of a digital Wild West out there, with different rules in different places. Navigating this landscape can be tricky. But don't worry, we'll break it down. We'll help you understand the complexities and what you can do to protect yourself. Because the truth is, your personal information is valuable. It's a part of who you are, and you have the right to control it. And you deserve to know who has it and what they're doing with it. Stay tuned, and we'll guide you through this digital maze. Let's meet the heavy hitters in the fight for your digital privacy, GDPR and CCPA. Think of them as the bouncers of the internet, trying to keep things somewhat civilized. GDPR, or the General Data Protection Regulation, is the European Union's way of telling companies, back off our data, mate. It's like the strict but fair headmaster of a boarding school. Then there's CCPA, the California Consumer Privacy Act, which is like GDPR's cool younger sibling. CCPA gives Californians more control over their personal information and tells companies to be more transparent about what they're collecting. Both laws are trying to rein in the Wild West of data collection. They give you more rights over your information and force companies to be more responsible. Here's the thing about your data. It's yours. You have the power to control it, manage it, and even decide who gets to see it. Both GDPR and CCPA give you some basic rights to control your information. These laws are designed to protect your privacy and give you more control over your personal data. Want to know what a company knows about you? You can request access to your data. This means you can see all the information they have collected about you. Don't like what you see? You can ask them to delete it. This is your right to erasure, also known as the right to be forgotten. It's like telling Facebook, remember all those embarrassing photos from my college years? Yeah, make them disappear. You don't have to live with digital regrets. And if a company wants to sell your data, they have to ask your permission first. This ensures that your personal information isn't being traded without your consent. It's like when your weird uncle tries to sell your old toys at a garage sale. You have the right to say, "No way, Jose! Your data is not for sale unless you say so." Of course, getting companies to comply with these requests isn't always easy. Sometimes, it can feel like you're jumping through hoops. It's like trying to get a cat to take a bath. Frustrating, right? But persistence is key. But hey, at least you have the right to try. And with determination, you can make sure your data is handled the way you want. Now you might be thinking, these laws sound great and all, but do they actually have any teeth? Oh boy, do they ever. We're talking fines that would make even a Wall Street banker sweat. Remember Cambridge Analytica, that whole Facebook data scandal? Well, thanks to GDPR, they got slapped with a massive fine. It sent a message loud and clear. Mess with people's privacy and you'll pay the price. And it's not just Facebook. Google, Amazon, you name it. They've all been hit with hefty fines for violating privacy laws. It's enough to make you wonder if they even read the rulebook. The point is, these laws aren't just empty threats. They have real consequences for companies that don't take privacy seriously. So how do you protect yourself in this digital Wild West? It's a question we all need to consider as we navigate the vast and often unpredictable terrain of the internet. Well, for starters, read the fine print. Those lengthy documents might seem tedious, but they contain crucial information about how your data is used. You know those privacy policies we all ignore? They're not just legal jargon. They're the rules of engagement for your online presence. Yeah, maybe give them a quick skim. It could save you from unwanted surprises down the line. They're basically the terms and conditions of the internet. Understanding them can help you make informed decisions. Next, be careful what you share online. Your personal information is like gold to cybercriminals. Think twice before posting that photo of your cat wearing a tiny sombrero. It might seem harmless, but it can reveal more than you think. Once it's out there, it's out there. The internet never forgets, and neither do those looking to exploit your data. And finally, use strong passwords and enable two-factor authentication whenever possible. These steps add an extra layer of security. It's like locking your digital doors and windows. You wouldn't leave your home unprotected, so why do it with your online accounts? Sure, it's a bit of a hassle, but it's better than getting robbed by some digital bandit. A few extra steps can make a big difference. Remember, your data is valuable. Protect it. Treat it with the same care you would your most prized possessions. Because in the wild west of the internet, you're your own best sheriff. Stay vigilant and stay safe. If you found this video valuable, please like, subscribe, and share it to help others learn about their privacy rights.